These are the stories of the drive and determination it takes to excel in the toughest sport in the world. This is USA Gymnastics Behind the Team, presented by AT&T.
I mean, there's nothing bigger than the Olympics. That's the ultimate goal. That's what you're training for.
It's all worth it. If I made the Olympic Games and put everything out there, it would all be worth it.
I'm still missing that Olympic medal, and I think that's the ultimate goal.
Everybody lives Olympic to Olympics. You know, it is every 4 years. Waiting for that opportunity that's going to take 30 seconds to 1 minute, and you've trained 20 years for it.
If they truly love it, you know, and they have a goal of achieving greatness in the sport, I think that will carry them through to a successful career.
The men's program, there's basically 3 ways you could get to the highest level, make the Olympic Games. You know, you could most kids start out in the club program. Then there's also the NCAA program, the collegiate program, which we're representing here at the University of Minnesota. And then also the U.S. Olympic Training Center out in Colorado Springs is a great program out there with resident athletes that are training at a high level.
We're different from other countries in that, you know, the national team doesn't train together.
Men's team is in their 20s, mid-20s, even 30s. So now you're dealing with people that are into their earning years in all these locations. They've got different needs, different requirements. So there is in itself lays the picture of a lot different than our women's team has. We never anticipated that after '04, that when we got to the 2006 Worlds, not one of the Olympic guys would be competing. Matter of fact, we were the only country there that showed up with an entire new team, and it was like looked at like, you know, where'd everybody go?
For most of the guys on the team, it was their first World Championship, so maybe nerves was a factor.
It's just the fact that had this Worlds been the qualifying Worlds for the Olympics, we wouldn't have made it.
You know, finishing 13th is quite a drop from where we were in our last Team Worlds or at the Olympics.
I mean, if you look at the best teams in the world, like, you know, I'm sure Michael Jordan's Bulls got blown out by 30, you know, sometime in the regular season. So sometimes you just have those nights.
Also makes you rethink your plan and motivates you to work even harder.
You know, smart countries definitely see us as contenders. I think they saw Denmark as a big mistake, and they know that we're going to learn from it. You know, and we're going to be even stronger going into '07 Worlds and Beijing.
The '07 World team qualifies us to the Olympic Games. That's pretty important.
I really think that you'll see much improvement in '07 Worlds from last year because of the experience, but also because I think the guys understand what it's going to take to get back on the podium in '08.
We have a lot of talent, and we definitely have a chance to do pretty well coming up at Worlds and the Olympics.
Everyone, I think, needs to settle down. You've got some amazing talent on this team, and guys have an unbelievable amount of motivation and desire to put USA Gymnastics on the pedestal, and I think we're going to do it.
Even though, you know, the U.S. had a 13th place finish, it's not like we're going into this '07 Worlds, hey, let's see if we can get back to like 6th or 5th. No, we're going to win. You know, we're still that good.
We are getting there, and we're not going away. And I can guarantee you that it'll be a fight in '07 and beyond for us because we're just not giving up.
Here's a quick look at the next episode.
Right before the big competition, there's always a little bit of nerves.
Do your best showing so you can get a spot on the national team.
You get to show people what you've been training your butt off for that entire year.